Number 2 in the queue. Stuck on the phone all day. It's horrible. I've requested it yesterday. I can't use the word stubborn. But they are insisting that I come in their office, even though I'm disabled and I don't have the money. And I don't have the family. So she sent me a text message boasting that they're a family practice. In other words, I'm not suitable because I don't have a family. It's so cruel. Stubborn, cruel, careless. That she's making me do it twice. You have to come and pay £12 per journey by taxi just to get a poo pot for a variety of samples to find out what's wrong with me. Because she's too lazy, she won't do it. Oh, hello, good afternoon. I have a problem with severe mobility. I cannot walk far, and I don't have family that live near me that can drive distance. They're in Cambridge. They're too far. So I don't have anybody to come and collect a sample container. I need 3 sample containers before the nurse comes to my home, where she's doing a visit to also do a blood test, several various types of blood tests. My GP had requested it on Monday the 29th of September. That was yesterday. She spoke to Penny Collins. However, I got another text message automatically requesting specifically for me to come in. The second time she's asked me this. Unfortunately, I can't do it. Pardon? Yeah. So the date of birth is my name is Mima Hapunch. Now I have a problem because I don't have disability money coming until Wednesday, and that's tomorrow. With that money, I have to pay for my food, which is tragic not to be able to pay for your food, and housing, cleaning things, and other things I need to pay my bills with. And then I need to spare the money for the journey on Friday this week. And it takes a lot out of me to make a journey, to come and see a doctor, to examine me, because I have a severe rash down in my posterior, because I'm bedridden and my shower's broken. So I'm in a lot of pain as it is. And so I'll be making that special journey as a one-off. But I very rarely go out. I am housebound and bedridden. However, I am desperate to be examined because the doctor doesn't want to come and see me. The doctor in your practice had said that Croxley is too far away. So you can't do a home visit to examine me. Is that right? Well, I spoke to somebody and they said I have to make the journey on Friday, which is this Friday coming, from Croxley or Rickmansworth, which is like a 10-minute drive to Chorleywood doctors, which costs £12 to get to you and to come back. So I can't afford 12 times 4. I can only afford 12 times 2 for the taxi journey. Can you make Penny aware of that? I don't have that money, and I am going to make my very best effort to do it, because you can't do it. You won't provide the service because I'm further away than 2 miles. I think it has to be closer than 2 miles for you to do a home visit. That's what I was told. It was, yeah, Mandy Shaw, not Mandy, sorry, the doctor, Mally Shaw. She said she has the forms for the nurse, so Penny needs to get the doctor to print the forms out and the 3 containers before the 1st of October, please, and make sure that the nurse can have it before she comes to see me for the blood, to take my blood. Otherwise, what was the point of her coming to see me when she doesn't have the form and she needs the form to go with the bloods, because they're different variety or a different type. And the GP wants to print those forms out for the nurse. And she's coming in the morning on the 1st, so she needs it ready, or the nurse will come and collect the forms from you. I don't know what arrangements you're going to make, but I think the nurse is coming to your office anyway.
I think Penny sent you a message to say that unfortunately district nurses will not be able to bring those to your home visit appointment for blood tests in October.
No, but she's coming to take my bloods. She's got the equipment. On the 1st of October. She's already booked it on the 1st of October to take my bloods, but she needs the forms anyway.
She will be able to print the forms through the system, but actually the pots and the other.
Okay, so then in that case, could she post the pot for tomorrow morning, first class?
I'm not sure. I can ask Penny if she can post them to you.
First class. If she sends it tomorrow is Wednesday.
We don't have any first class staff. We've only got second class staff, but I don't even know if that would get to you on time.
It should get to, yeah. I think it's Friday. Friday's the 1st, isn't it? On Friday the 1st. No, Friday. Is Friday the 1st? Oh, is it? Then I won't get it in time. Then I let Penny Colin know that when I come in on the 3rd of October to be examined, I will then provide a urine and poop sample on the 3rd of October. I will provide it then. Because you can't visit me. That's what I was told. I have to visit the doctor. That's right, face to face, to examine my rash and blister I had. It was as stinging nettles and being scratched. That's how it felt, very painful. And now I can describe if you had ever eaten a chili pepper. It feels very hot. So I have to get the doctor to properly diagnose and know what it is. And I've never had anything like it before. It's the first time to be examined like that. And I'm seeing a doctor called Joshi Arpana. And will you ask for a chaperone, please? And it's a double variety of the poop, because they're looking at some type of a virus, rotavirus. Please ensure that you send a message to Mally Shaw to have the forms ready, which includes the rotavirus. That I know I had been diagnosed with rotavirus 11 years ago. And I still have it, and I think it's developed into something else after 11 years, because they refuse to give me any antibiotics. So it's some type of virus, and also maybe a parasite. Pardon? To get it, yeah. What I want is to remind Marley Shaw to have those forms printed and ready for both containers for the poop, which includes the rotavirus. Please have the rotavirus specifically, because I have had a confirmation I've had that, but it was never cleared in the past. So I need to have that remind her specifically for that, and also some type of parasite. It could be a parasite. She has various types. She said there are 2 pots. So get them 2 pots ready at reception with the form when I come and pick it up on the 11:30 morning appointment. Yeah.
And then she's done the US abdomen ultrasound request.
Yeah.
They're on there. So it's just the urine one that you're asking for on top of that, is it?
Yeah, because it's a variety of various different tests to check. Because she said it's also connected to the surgery I had in my womb 10 years ago. So she's looking at various different things. So add the urine as well. I've never had an infection never for urine. However, I do need to have all these different tests to make a final diagnosis.
Okay, I'll put that on there. So I've asked Penny to generate the urine form, and the other forms are here ready to pick up. The 2 different ones there. So I'm taking it. I'm not medical, so I don't know what's on them.
No. Yeah. As long as she knows, as long as you remind her that I have to have it ready. I'll come a little bit earlier so that I'll probably arrive there in a taxi by 11:15, and I'll just let them know I'll be there for 11:15 to get it ready for me so I can go to the loo and do the business.
That's fine. I'm going to put that on there on the day. She will
Arrive at 11:15 on Friday, this Friday, the 3rd of October.
Okay, I'll put all that on there for you, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Yes, read my complaint. That should take 10 minutes to make sure she's done the right job. Because obviously she did enough. It didn't work. So I'm having to phone you the second time because it didn't work. Whatever she did not work.
She said what is written on here that you called to inquire about the bill. Customer would like to raise a complaint regarding the contact. She didn't know she was paying £33 instead of £10.60. And she says, yeah, I advised the customer that I will raise the complaint as she is supposed to be paying £33, not £10.60.
That's right. I was falsely promised. Pardon?
I was listening to what you were saying.
Say that again.
I was listening to
No, say.
what you were saying because I was reading.
No, can you repeat what you said? Can you repeat what you said? The last sentence.
The last sentence is on this complaint that is written on here. Customer would like the manager to write an apology and call her to apologize. So she escalated it to her manager, and that is the note that is on it.
Did she mention that the problem has lasted since January? It's now the end of September. I had the same ongoing problem reoccurring. And every time they lied to me, every time customer service care lied to me and said that I only need to pay £10 for unlimited data, unlimited text, and unlimited calls. It was a blatant lie. And then then every month I would phone and they would apologize and remove the big price that I was not aware of it. I was not aware of the fact. I simply was told that it was going to be a gesture of goodwill for unlimited data internet connection. Because of my disability, they're going to give me that as long as I remain a customer. So as long as I remain a customer, the unlimited data for £10.60 a month was inclusive of my contract for a lifelong promise. And they kept telling me that every time I spoke to somebody. But the strange thing is, it's never written down. It's never recorded on your system. So I usually change my number 2 or 3 times a year because it's connected to Play Store, which is Google, to buy my food from. And I'm often attacked by cyber attacks. And so I normally change my number twice a year or 3 times a year, and it's never communicated. So I'm being deliberately lied to.
When you say you are deliberately being lied to, I'm not sure what you mean. Who is lying?
They're telling me, customer care services staff are lying to me. They're telling me disinformation. I'm repeating myself. They told me all I have to pay is £10.60 per month, but they did not explain that on top of that it's the £22.50 for the unlimited data, which is a total of £33.10. They did. So that has been chopped and changed and rearranged according to every time I speak to somebody who is new, they don't acknowledge the receipt of the free services for unlimited data internet connection, as I was told that was going to be the case as a resolution to my complaint between December 2024 and January 2025. However, that has mysteriously disappeared with my old number. That communication was not passed on, and it disappeared. So I was left back to square one since January until September.
So you changed your number?
Yes, I changed my number twice because I had cyber attacks every time I did my food shopping at Google, which is an app that you download to buy food, and they deliver to you. And things had gone missing in my shopping, and I've had strange occurrences happen on my account. And so I requested, and also I had somebody who wasn't very pleasant towards me, and I had to have a very difficult time with the old number. And it's a free service where you can change the number if there's a problem or I'm not comfortable with it, I have a problem. But that's okay. You give that free service literally within an hour of any wrongdoing. I can access a free service to change my number. But the problem is you don't pass on the communication. So you can add to the complaint and say, well, the communication is not forwarded on, and then it disappears. So nobody knows what the agreement was.
Just to inform you of something, Lima. So when you're changing a number, all communication from the first number.
It wasn't forwarded. It's supposed to be forwarded, but she said it was nothing there. So whoever I spoke to did not make a note, and they told me that they did make a note, but I was lied to. The second time I phoned, or the third time I phoned, every new month that I phoned, the same problem had a reoccurrence. And I had to repeat myself about the same worst case scenario of a disservice, of being unaware of the fact that I'm supposed to pay £33.10 for having three services. So unlimited text, unlimited calls, and unlimited internet data. That's the amount I'm supposed to pay. No one told me that for 9 months until today. When I spoke to the lady half an hour ago, she's the first one that told me this.
Because I can see on your, as I'm looking on your account, that you did also change. There was a time where you changed your payment details.
Yeah, I do. I have a right to change my payment date. I have a civil right to change my date of payment because every season it changes. So from all the four seasons, my payment due date are changeable. So that's my civil right. It should not affect my account in any way. I have a human civil right to do so.
I'm not saying it's affecting your account or anything. I'm just saying from every activity that has happened, I can see on the 29th of May, you changed your payment details.
I changed my payment details. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, because my bank account was also attacked and compromised. So I don't do any internet banking. I don't download any app that could potentially breach my online accounts. I normally just purchase orders over the telephone, but if I have to make a one-off order online, it's a one-off. It's not a regular thing because of the not having security. No, I have no computer or database added protections. So therefore I'm more exposed to cyber attacks and nosy politicians and celebrities. Because of the security breach on my Online Safety Act, I cannot afford all these packages. And when I did pay for packages, even then I was attacked and I lost a lot of money. When I did pay for these software antivirus packages, I still got attacked. So it's horrible. I'm sorry? The hacking. I've spent all day today to try and reset everything and refresh everything on my phone and make sure everything is up to date. But things are not looking good when I'm constantly being targeted by some advanced hackers and politicians and royal celebrities. It's a very, very horrible situation I'm in. And I'm being stalked. I'm being stalked by some corrupt police officer. And so it's a very bad situation. I don't, in addition to the problem of not being able to trust anything online. So 10 minutes has passed. It's now 20 minutes. Can you check that my services are now active? I've checked. I've just put my data on. I'm going to go to the browser. I normally have it switched off for protection. It says no internet connection. It's still not working.
Remember, I notified you that you will need to reboot your phone.
Pardon?
You will need to reboot your phone, as I mentioned earlier.
I did. What do you mean by reboot?
You reboot your phone, switch it off, and switch it back on.
I see. But I don't have to do a factory reset.
No, not a factory reset. No, switch your device off and switch it back on, or just restart the phone.
So, the lady that I spoke to half an hour ago told me that my complaint will go to the manager and she will then respond within 2 working, is it 20 days or how?
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, that I could see that she escalated it to a manager, right? A manager is the one that will be responding to your complaint.
Yeah, but the question is, what do I envisage in the time frame for her to call me back on this matter?
Can you repeat your question for me?
When can I expect for her to call me back? Or to write to me? Or both? 10 to 5 working days. So will you add to that what I've told you, that it's a reoccurrence from a long time, reoccurring same problem. Today is the first time she told me the truth. She said you have to pay the £33.10 in order to receive unlimited data, and I will be paying that on the 8th of October by a direct debit. Can you check? Did she successfully change the date? Did she do it properly? Can you check? 8th of December direct debit for bill payment.
The direct debit set up takes about 10 working days for it to be set up.
No, can you check? Does it say the 8th of October? She promised that she was going to change the date.
Okay. Remember, if she changes the date, then...
Can you check the billing date to make sure that she did it correctly, please?
You do not have to shout. I am trying to inform you that I am going to look into it now. Just inform you of what I'm saying now. But I'm going to have a look.
Yeah, I didn't mean to shout. I only wanted to clarify what I said so that you understood what I said.
It is in progress. You can see the billing cycle was changed for the 8th.
You can see the 8th.
So you'll be getting now your... Yes.
Okay.
Bill from the 23rd.
Yeah. So now that I know the truth, and I know what I expect to pay in order to receive the services, but why has it taken 9 months of total disinformation and lies and misguidance? Why has it taken that long?
From what I'm seeing on here, you changed your data bundle to unlimited. That was on the 2nd of September.
Mm-hmm.
When you changed your bundle. So you've changed your bundle from the 2 gigs that you were getting, that you were initially paying £10.64. You changed it to unlimited, right?
How many gigs? How many gigs?
The initial contract that you were on, right? You were getting 2 gigs data, right? And you were paying £10.60.
That's the old one. What about the new one?
I am getting to that. You changed now on the 2nd of September, right? To get unlimited. So the unlimited is £22.50. That would be on top of what you...
How big is the gigabyte? How big is the gigabyte from the 2nd of September?
You will be getting unlimited data. You changed your bundle to unlimited data.
Yeah, but how big is the unlimited data gigabyte?
It is unlimited. When it's unlimited, there isn't a specific number. You can use your data for as long as you want. There won't be a shortage of data.
Okay.
Data for as long as you want.
And you can confirm it is this SIM card and this telephone number ending with 76 mobile that has Tesco Mobile unlimited data. Can you confirm that is the number ending 76? Don't tell me the whole number, just the last 2 digits. Yes, it is what? It is 76?
The number you just asked me off, yes.
Yeah, could you reply 76?
You said I don't have to say the...
No, I don't want you to read the whole number. Just say 76, please.
That is what I'm saying here. It is the number that you just confirmed.
Yeah. But I've asked you to confirm 76. I didn't ask you to say yes, or it is. I've asked you to say 76 specifically.
That is how I can reply to you.
But can you not repeat after me? It is 76.
I am not allowed to do that.
You're not allowed to do that.
I was acknowledging that, yes.
That is strange. That is strange. Okay. Well, I was hoping you could confirm it is the last 2 digits, but don't read me the whole number. Okay, so you have confirmed it is the number that has unlimited data from the 2nd of September.
That when you changed your bundle. You changed your bundle on the 2nd of October.
Yeah. So on your system, does it say that I have 0 balance as of today? Has that cleared now? It has. So I now have unlimited texts, unlimited calls, and unlimited internet data between today and the 8th of October. Is that correct? Right, so I will then follow your instruction when we finish our telephone talk just now and we say goodbye, go our separate ways. And I thank you very much, and I thank God for your help today. As I am a sickly person, I've got disability, and I do need to have that internet for emails and for telephone calls. So what you have advised me to do, when we say goodbye and end this call, I switch it off to reboot it and then switch it back on. And then the services will be reinstated. Is that right? I haven't misunderstood you. I understood you right. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do that then, as you have said. So take care of yourself and keep safe. And I hope I don't have to phone you back in another hour from now. It's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. exactly, or just 5 minutes past. And I hope that if I switch it off and then switch it back on again to reboot, I don't have to phone you back again and say it's still not working. Oh dear, oh dear. Not the third time. Okay then, take care and bye-bye. Take care, bye-bye. You could even eat a horse. Having a raw onion that cleans the blood, and rice vinegar. Rice vinegar. No fish. Yum, yum. Out of my shower, there's mold around it. No matter how clean it's, sand comes out, and gravel from under the tray sieving through on top of a rotten foundation and sieving through behind the wall as a sieve. I'm using sponges for my feet and a non-slip rubber mat to help me. And I have a handle here to get out, but the doors are broken. For 3 years now they're broken, that promise. As I have some breakfast, icing sugar with blueberry yogurt, which is like almost £5 per little pot blueberry, and little lid for my hamster that he's going to lick. And this is all costing me, I'm going to go through my big video of the shopping for the month of October, which I have £184.05. Wow. That's my shopping for the month of October. And I'm going to give an example going through at all the items one by one in a separate video from this short to check that I have everything received. If something's missing, to be compensated. Close of shorts. Let's see if the camera will turn on to me. For my breakfast. How expensive has it become? Fancy my hamster. To give him his pot of yogurt. Hello, honey. It's 10 o'clock at night. You're not enjoying your wheel? Are you enjoying your wooden maze? Where are you, Hammer? There you are. Hamster. Hamster. You inside your little pot? Are you well? Is that your sofa? Is that your little sofa then? I'll put your yogurt pot to lick. It's my daughter's handwriting when she was 10 years old. Her surname as Boyd. And nagging. I don't want to be a boss. No, I don't nag. Never have done. It's the other way around. It's her teachers that are bad bosses. So I just put the heavyweight, which is my daughter's old school work, paperwork. It's keeping this hamster. Hammy. I won't put it in your toilet. I'll just put it over there. Your yogurt pot. You're going to come and get it then? And I'll clean you out in the weekend. Going to come and get your yogurt pot? Nice big wheel. Toy. Are you well? You come and see me? Your little visitor? Am I smaller than you? Am I bigger than you? What do you reckon? Hamster. Is it time to come out of your bed, of your sofa? You designed your own sofa? Next to the toilet? Hamster bed. Hamster sofa bed. Good evening, my little pet. What's my bird doing? She's fast asleep. She's sleeping. She ate a carrot, grated carrot. Are you going to demonstrate how you use your wooden toy? Is that your favourite new toy? Is that white? You haven't grown much, had you? You're a fully grown hamster. You're the smallest hamster I've ever had. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. My pair. You're going to climb on top of there for me. Come on top of it. And pretend to be a monkey. Look. Look at that. It does open like a bridge. Can you come and have a look? Come and have a look. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Is this a done deal? Have you done business here? With your new toy? Your new toy you're going to explore? What's it going to be? Tell me. You know, you're my little nurse. I'm stood here longer than normal. Pain relief. Echo. Echo, echo. You're going to have your yogurt drop. There's a blueberry. Good night then. You say you won't come and see me. You won't come and see me. So I'll make a pyramid then. Since you won't climb up on the bridge, you want a pyramid instead. Cheesy design. Bye-bye. Good night. I'll see you next time. For the new season, I managed to close the pipe that was here, which he used to be stuck in. He refused to come out. He was extremely shy. So no more pipe. You have holes. You have holes instead. Right? my routine, finish my drink. Last drink is normally at 6 p.m, but since I'm taking a very strong medication, I'm every 4 hours, I'm up. Just plain water or plenty of lemon. So I have potato that is partially cooked with Brussels sprouts. I'm going to chop that potato. Here's the Brussels sprouts. Chop it all up, mouth sizes, and carrot. Then I'm going to add the lemon juice. So it's going to be cooked with lemon. Always lemon, lemon, lemon. Then I'm going to add some meat to be cooked with broth, organic broth. And so this vegetable is going to be cooking overnight in a slow cook, and then it's going to be ready for my lunch tomorrow. And so brunch, middle of the day, because I'm again being dealing with my landlord and all of this non-stop abuse and chaos that I'm trying to organise, put in order while they're making it disorganised. So I don't know why they're called management when they're mismanaging and misprioritising everything. So it's terrible for people who are disabled. We're not, in my case anyway, supported. It's the opposite of supported, and constantly blamed, shamed, character assassinated on unemployment status. As if I'm always the one who's doing something wrong, not regarding my bills, regarding my social, regarding everything. I don't have a social life. I don't have time for anything else. I'm stuck on the phone all day trying to put right what the enemy, who are bad professionals, doing to undo what I'm trying to do. They destroy what I try to build constantly, and it's not fair. So I'm going to be making public awareness on this fact, and how I don't have any time for a life. I can't get a life. I can't recover. It's all one step forward, 10 steps backwards in systemic abuse, in poverty, low income, unable to ever recover my health, my social, or my work opportunities for added extra money that I'm also eligible for, but that opportunity is blocked by tyrants and trolls. I could be earning some work from home. I could have a computer. I could have a big family and community, and I don't have any of that. I'm a lone survivor, and I don't have the same opportunity as someone else who is unemployed, sick and disabled. I don't to have an additional part-time work where I could work from home and have extra money on top of the existing money from the government. I don't have that opportunity. They want to enslave me. They want to put me in an early grave. But if I came from a big family, however, that's different for someone who's disabled from a big family compared to someone who's disabled from a no family or small family. It's very unfair as it is. So cooking that next, I'm going to put all the videos together and show my routine and how all of this is affecting me with premature aging and premature death designed in the United Kingdom, England. So returning to the subject of class war, what it is similar to honour killings that happen in India. When you're poor, in poverty and have no family, compared to those who have versus those who have not, they target the orphans and the outcasts for abuse and blame, abuse of professional and personal power. So I do have someone who's known me since I was 18, who was my foster mum. She's as a dragon who left me in the dungeon, but in fact it could be positive rather than negative, as a fairy godmother to Cinderella instead of a bad dragon. So what I have here is some red or green lentils. So I'm taking 2 handfuls of red lentils. which is healthy eating. Actually, I'm going to have 4 handfuls because it's a big pot that I believe it should last me for 2. It has 6 meals in there, so anything left over I put in the freezer. And also black pepper from Pakistan. I normally have Himalaya salt as well, pink salt, but on this occasion I'm just using sea salt and some Italian beans instead of baked beans, adding to the mix. I'm going to be busy cutting carrots and these Brussels sprouts in small edible mouth pieces, and then making the stew. Is going to be delicious for early October 2025. So I'm just going to top it up. So Brussels sprouts. One, I'm not using 2 tins because I can't afford it. Ideally, it would be best with 2 tins. And so I'm just going to mix the Brussels sprouts, carrots, and partially cooked potato, and cracked black pepper. Seasoning I'm going to put towards the end when I'm simmering it, and finishing touches. So that's it. So potatoes partially cooked, Brussels sprouts, carrots. And now I'm going to add the lemon and the meat and the broth. There goes the meat, similar to haggis. There goes the lemon. So that's mixed with 1 whole head of garlic, mint, meat all mixed up. Goes the broth. Don't forget the mustard, which is 4 teaspoons cooking vinegar with the potato, which is like 3/4 of a cooking vinegar. Pause, and to save the washing up dishes, I just serve it in paper bowls and plates, throw it away per meal, and I don't have to stand for a long time in the kitchen sink. Oh, God helps me. So I'm going to be cooking that, top it up with a lid, slow cook, and then cook it again tomorrow for lunch. For breakfast, I just have a yogurt. So pouring the bone broth inside, organic bone broth. Trying to open it to show the container. Grass-fed, organic bone broth. And then just top it up with the lid, and it's going to steam come out, make it greasy again. Make sure that it doesn't leak because there's a plastic bowl underneath to keep my microwave dried and cleaned. Pause. And there it is. It's in the microwave. I'm going to make sure that it's on for an hour. After 20 minutes. I'll wait for 20 minutes and then I'm going to put another hour there for slow cook. Based on the weight of the bowl. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. My laundry going in the washing machine. Another bin bag. Clean my chopping board, which accidentally fell and broke. Now I have 2 chopping boards. One that is for vegetable, the other one for fruit. One for fish and the other one's for meat. Piece missing of my chopping board, which is marble. So I know which one's for fruit and which one's for vegetables. It fell and it's so heavy. I don't think I never asked for compensation because I'm still using it. And I'm warned, so if I buy another one in future, I'll try and colour code them and have maybe a different type of colour marble so I can make a differentiation. I also put paper on my table to get rid of it rather than a cloth to wash tablecloth. I'm using paper that I can throw away after soaking up anything. And I have a box of onions layered so that they last longer. And most potatoes are in a box freezer. And this is how I take care of myself. I have my papaya to eat. The tip is getting very ripe. Cooking apple and custard. And I also have a squash, butternut squash. So plenty, hallelujah, praise be to God. God has given me food and my basics and had to fight for my medicine and the correct diagnosis. So, yeah. Persist. Never give up. It's impossible to please God the Creator if you give up. For you and me. So I'm the best recyclable person ever. Using quality recyclable bin bags, which are environmentally friendly. Is 30 gallons, so extra big size bags. Trash bags, that sounds American. And then I just put a bag inside a bag inside a bag inside a bag for my bins to make the best service a maximum service. I use a trolley, like a wheelie trolley, to wheel it around so that I don't push or pull anything, as it's very heavy. And then that helps me to lift. It's very, very painful. And then put one inside another so that I don't have to lift anything heavy in my wheelie bins, which are on the balcony. So I just pull one of them like this. Pull. Very extra big bag. Put it inside the wheelie bin, outside on the balcony, and then put one inside another. Not lift anything heavy. It's just start with one, and then the second or the third on top of it, and then close it. And there it is, cooking for almost an hour on a slow cook. God, trying to zoom in. It won't go any darker unless I put my hand there. And I put my hand there to be shown. This camera is very bad. It says 60 something minutes on a slow cook, 89 minutes on slow cook. Oh wow. And it's gonna beep, and then I'll have sweet dreams. So when I clean my hamster, it will go into that bin next to me. Then I'll drag it on my wheelie chair. Everything's on wheels, including my bin man. Even his surname sounds like Wheels. I negatively mentioned India. With positive mention of India is turmeric and all the spices. I like turmeric, which has medicinal properties in it. So that's a completed video. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. It's cooked thoroughly. Lovely meal, not overcooked. And then just pour tomato, like a pasta tomato, on top of it, but I don't have it. So it will be a soup, if not tomato, on top of this. I'm short supply. So I can see the cooked, lovely, not overcooked, small tiny cabbages, Brussels sprouts, meat, carrots, and without the soup. I'm going to taste it. And so after it has been cooked, I add salt. And and I'm going to mix the salt in. So what I need exactly in a big large bowl like this is to measure out the salt and a tiny bit of sodium bicarbonate, which is also organic, gluten-free. Cook with a soup or sauce. Not overcook again. Ready for a middle of the day brunch, lunch, after my yogurt breakfast. So let's try. Here you go. I haven't tried any meat yet. That was the beef meat. It's delicious. So this meal is delicious. What I have done is so I cooked with lemon and beans, one tin, and the other tin I did not cook the beans because they are already cooked. So cold beans to preserve the nutrients and to preserve the fresh lemon that I have not cooked with. So I don't need anything else with a lemon sauce flavour. Beef, potato, beans, not cauliflower, broth stock for the beef, and Brussels sprouts and carrots. Delicious. And that should last me. There's 3 meals in there for a generous portion, or 4 meals. Oh, this is so lovely and warm. It's not too salt, not too spicy, with black pepper, cracked black pepper. And the lemon flavour. Added with vinegar. It's slightly tangy. And there's added oil at the end of the cooking, which is olive oil. It's just so delicious. The beef is very succulent, very soft. Oh, this is so yummy. You're going to help me sleep well tonight. There's also cooked garlic, no onion. I've cut the potato mouth bite size. Chunky potato, Brussels sprouts, carrots. They're not overcooked either. It's just right. Gumbo.